Hello and welcome to Too Fast, Too Forever. There's all kinds of family. We chose this one. This is episode 420. Smoking the up. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Raise them. Baby. Life of the Fast Lane number 53. I'm Joey Lewandowski.
I'm Joe, too.
Joe, we have a lot to cover today. Let's kick off first with Tokyo Drift, minute 19. And again, as a disclaimer for the listeners, the last 30 seconds of this are the Barracuda. The same way that the last minute, the first 30 seconds of the Barracuda, you only hear 30 seconds of this because as soon as we're out of the classroom, it goes to the Barracuda, and I'm tired of getting copyright flags. We will not be hearing that. So just imagine the Barracuda by the 5-6
playing on the back end, yeah.
But here's minute 19.
Yes, man. よろしく。あら。あんた上履きのこと聞いてないの？上履き。上履き。
上履き。
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 挨拶じゃないわ。上履きよ。日本は土足禁止なの。上履きをちゃんと履かなきゃいけないの。上履きをね。みんな履いてるでしょ、上履き。ね。上履きよ。上履き。上履き。
上履き。
So in this minute, Sean tries to have a conversation with his math teacher, but largely fails to comprehend what she's saying. Neela slyly smiles at him from the front row as though to say, "What, you don't understand?" Sean goes into the hallway to change into his wabaki, then re-enters the classroom. Then, later, in the cafeteria, students push around Sean as he is out of his depth with the food offerings. Sean takes his first bite of lunch and looks pleasantly surprised at the taste as the minute ends. And I blanked out two things. The two things that are black are the same. Can you guess for the minute title and also a note? I said the minute title could just be wabaki. Or do you know the other idea I had for a minute title?
No, what is it? Tell me.
Essential to this podcast?
What is it? Food all over the place.
Japanese food all over the place.
That's not bad. I like it. Japanese food all over the place is fun.
Because my big question here, takeaway.
Go ahead, I know
notes.
the answer to it.
What the fuck is this cafeteria? Like, it seems crazy elaborate. But, like, you look around, like, everyone's basically just eating noodles, but they have, like, fancy-ass food on the buffet line.
First of all, it's not a buffet. I'm going to blow your mind. I've been through this, and I will tell you about my experience in a Japanese high school. Okay. It's not a buffet. They bring the food into your classroom.
Really?
Is usually how this works.
Okay.
The food is prepared mainly by the students themselves. It is not paid. This is provided by the school. And, like, the kids take turns making lunch and cleaning up and serving lunch. There is no staff. There is no, like, cafeteria staff. It is part of your duties of school and, like, an additional, like, essentially class, right? That you, like, prepare the foods, you know, plate them, clean up after everyone. It's very, very nice. It's awesome. They're, like, renowned for having, like, awesome school lunches because it's all shit like this. So that's how that part works.
Fascinating.
Because I saw your question saying, like, what's with this buffet? And, like, do you pay for a flat rate? And, like, blah, blah, blah. And it's pretty much, like, all you can eat, but nobody eats, like, nobody's American. So
Right.
they take, like, an appropriate amount of food that they're hungry for. And yeah, that's how it existed when I experienced it.
Because, like, I don't know yet. I might make it the episode art, but, like, it's a very quick shot in the movie, so people might not remember it, but, like, it is, like, fancy-ass, like, fried
Sushis. Yeah, prawns, fried prawns. There's, like, nice presentation on some of these items. We had some lunch like this, and, like, they're very foodie people. Like, the Japanese are, like, very foodie in general.
For sure.
So, like, it's not out of the realm to imagine that they do this, and they do. That's how it existed for me.
Do you recognize what that, like, sort of purplish greenish thing that he tries at the end is? Because it looks almost like marshmallow in texture, but it's like lunch. It's not dessert.
Yes. It's this. I have it in the list. It's kamaboko, and they're fish cakes.
Oh.
It's kind of along the lines of, like, I would say, like, a crab stick. You know what I mean? So they take, like, white fish, they kind of just, like, form it into a thing, but because they're Japanese, they usually make it, like, in cute shapes or things like that, so you'll get, like, ones that look like flowers and, like, stuff like that. But you can get those in America, too. They put them in udon here.
Now, the other question I have about the food there is that it's not very prominent. It's in the background. There are on other tables like yellow and red bottles as though they are ketchup and mustard, but like they can't be ketchup and mustard, right? Like, are they filled with ketchup and mustard?
I couldn't make out specifically what they are. I'm guessing one is soy.
Okay.
And either like low sodium regular, like low sodium and high test as we call it, because that would be red and green. And it looked like there was a small bottle of like dashi, or like some kind of like rice seasoning, chili oil type shit. The Japanese have a lot of condiments on tables too. I'm guessing it's soy sauce and a rice seasoning. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The one that's like the seaweed and like a little bit of sesame seeds and yeah.
Because like one other thing that we have not really spent a lot of time in with the minutes, like you look at where things are shot when they're outside, but we have not really explored where indoor scenes are shot, which feels like we could do, or also feels like maybe we don't, whatever. But
well, the thing is, I can never tell if it's like going to be a studio or on location
well, that's
or
what
where.
I mean. Like I know that, like, you know, I know that a lot of this movie, or at least parts of this movie, like the Chrissy Teigen thing, are shot in L.A., right? Where it's just like it's just cheaper to shoot here. I almost do wonder if like they shot this and they just cast a bunch of Japanese extras or whatever, and then we're just like, well, we don't have soy sauce bottles, but they have the ketchup and mustard back. We'll just put them in the background. But just like, yeah, I wonder if it was intentionally, like maybe this was shot in Japan, probably not, but maybe, or if they were just like, well, we got the bottles.
I don't know. If you go to like any Japanese like izakaya and stuff like that, they would always have like a bunch of sauces on the table. So we couldn't get close enough to read it, so I didn't want to like put down something that I guessed it was without knowing.
So what else did you see? What else did you notice in this minute?
One lady has a donut. I wanted to talk a little bit about buckwheat soba. This was a meal that we ate a lot in Japan.
Okay.
There's a lot of like noodle shops, and when we were there, because we were saving all of our money for cigarettes and booze, often for lunch I would either have a bowl of udon or a bowl of or a plate of soba. And cold buckwheat soba is just like buckwheat noodles, and you dip them in like kind of a ponzu kind of sauce. Really fucking good. Love it. And I always bitch in America that we, like, you see, like, if you click the soba one, you see this like soba that just has like kind of green onions, a little bit of sauce, and just like a plate on a rack. It looks like it's on... in America, so like whenever I go to a Japanese restaurant, I try to order udon. When I was in Japan, you would get this giant, I'm talking like a salad bowl of udon for like $3, okay? But it was noodle broth. That was it. Whenever you order udon in America, they're like prawns and fish cakes and broccoli and things like that, and I'm like, no, and then it's like $13, and I'm like, you guys are missing the point of this. The point of this is that this is peasant food that fills you up, is cheap, that you can get everywhere, that is tasty, and is like, that's the point of it. So by you making it like classy and like spicing it up as like a meal defeats the purpose of it. And I hate the bastardization of peasant food and it becoming like some now delicacy. Like whenever you like ruin like pastas that are like meant for like this is like, shitbag pasta like in Italy, and then like you come here and you're like, well, this is $45. And you're like, no, that's not what this is.
Right. That's also, it's always like funny to me, like when that kind of stuff happens. Or I was talking about it with Margaret recently, and I don't remember why it came up, but maybe we just like saw a lobster truck, but like about how like originally lobsters were just like, these are disgusting. Who would ever want to eat these? Like just
we fed them to prisoners, and the prisoners revolted. Yeah.
Convinced everyone like, no, this is really expensive, and people were like, oh, it's expensive now. Okay.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
It must be good if it's expensive.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I love lobster, even if they're expensive, but. Yes, this is a peasant food, and like it shouldn't be treated like. Even when we went to go have like pierogies or empanadas, you know what I mean? Like these things, you're like, no. Like these were meant to be sustenance and cheap.
Yep.
And like by making them like craft pierogies and craft empanadas, I'm like, we kind of lose sight of what we were doing here.
Mm-hmm. Do you like my trivia question? Do you have a different trivia question?
No, and that one's very annoying in a great way. It's
even though the movie very like this.
I can see it in my head now, and I didn't even pick out the answers, but if I close my eyes real tight, I can see it. So I don't mind the question. It just sucks. Go ahead.
It's very annoying, but this whole minute is basically about it, and they also do like an insert shot of it. But my question, and I'm screen sharing now the picture that I pulled. My question is, what color are Sean's wabaki?
Now, I don't remember it from this shot. I remember it when he's holding them up by his
Sure.
fingers. In that shot, I closed my eyes, I saw him hold them up, and I went, what color are these? And I remembered they're white, and then the soles are a different color, and I was like, oh, they're blue.
Maybe I can get a better shot of him holding them. But the questions I have, why Joe is saying it's annoying, black with blue trim, black with white trim, white with black trim, white with blue trim, or white with red trim. So if you're out there listening and picture it, white with blue trim.
Just because that's such an iconic shot of, like, when he comes out of the classroom, he holds them up, like, when he realizes what wabaki is, and you see that it means slippers, that's kind of tattooed in my brain.
The issue is that when he picks it out, he, like, pulls it out, we see it, but we don't see that in his face, and so, like, it's kind of an awkward shot. I kind of look like him, his attempt at sort of big dick strutting into the classroom.
Perfectly fine, yeah.
White with blue trim, because it's like mostly white, but like the bottom, because I was in like white base, but it's like not a white base, it's like a white base is like the
it's
bottom
white material,
layer,
blue sole. If you wanted to, whatever way you want to.
Do you think
word
white
it,
with blue trim is fair?
With blue sole?
Okay.
Do you want to change trim to sole so that, like,
I'm just doing sole/trim. So in minute 19, Japanese food all over the place. What color are Sean's wabaki? White with blue sole/trim. Very annoying.
Yes. Very annoying. Good question, though. That's good. That's really good.
Look, I know it's annoying, but I also do feel like the whole thing is like the iconic word from this is wabaki. We kind of have to ask about that. Like, we could be like, what doesn't he have? But like, wabaki is an easy answer. But again, here, although I know what's 120 minutes times 240 weeks in 5 years, when we finish this movie, we take the quiz and be like, motherfucker.
Yeah. Good question, though. Fair. We see them. It's clear, delineated, and all. We've done worse.
The exciting thing to me is that next minute we get Twinkie Baby, so I get to finally do some research on Bow Wow.
Nice. I don't think we should do research on Bow Wow.
I'm gonna get real into that private jet that he was taking. That wasn't a private jet. That was him, right?
That was absolutely him when he was like flying private, and the guy and somebody took a picture, and he's like, he's sitting in coach next to me.
Crazy, just crazy.
Absolutely amazing. I love it.
Anything else to say in this minute of Tokyo Drift?
I'm glad that we had to talk about Japanese high school lunches for a minute. That's actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that I could contribute something to knowing about it. So fun.
Look, this is going to throw things into a loop that I don't really necessarily know if I want to do, but maybe it's just because of what today is. Or not what today is, but like what I have saved. But like on the streets news about the Fast and Furious, where I like have my list of links. In there are also like some tweets that I've pulled from like Reaction Rocket, and also some thoughts I had just about like what other stuff. I almost wonder if this should become part of the mailbag, but like we do on the streets, then running the VIN, and then if we're going to do like today, we'll do a goof troop, and then we'll do the Patreon, the mailbag, like whatever. Do we combine this all? Do we like change up the order again, or do we not?
I think that works because it's all just like kind of news, right? I think that we tack the emails onto the end of the news.
Okay.
What do you think? What was your plan? Is that how you foresaw it, or did you think something else?
I didn't really think about it. I just thought about this right now. So what if we do running the VIN?
Yes.
On the streets, mailbag, or Patreon mailbag, then goof troop, extracurricular, episode title.
Sure.
We also need to make sure that we do our Is Dwayne Johnson interquel?
No, because I don't even think we're getting that movie anymore. So no. There we go. Done. Check.
Here's the new list as I have it. We go from intro sponsor, which we got. Then we go to Fast and Furious Minute or Deleted Scene, which we have. Then we're going to do Running the VIN, On the Streets, Patreon, Mailbag, Shout Out to the Store. Then do BD Wapfee and or Goof Troop and or Is Dwayne Johnson interquel. Then we go extracurricular activities and then figure out what the episode title is. We're done.
Cool. Perfect.
Nice.
And episode title is more amalgamous. It happens
as... it happens when it happens, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Joe, let's run the VIN now in this brand new order.
Let's try it. I'm ready.
I don't know if like any of the stuff actually makes sense, but I also feel like I should just I'm going to bookmark. It's going to be a very important day. Today's the day that I bookmark Vin Diesel's Instagram, which I should have bookmarked a long time ago. I just I'm basically at the point where I can just tap I into Chrome and it brings up Vin Diesel's Instagram, which I got to say, I don't love.
Yeah. Doesn't feel good.
Doesn't feel good, but you know, it knows where I want to go. Joe, I teased this last time with Dr. Alicia Cosma, but we have so much workout material. It's crazy.
Yeah, you said
How
he's
much
been
this guy is working
proving how
Like,
much
I'm just scrolling here. Like, you can just see all this in the fucking gym. You know what I mean? So we did that last time. I think we did this last time too. Because at a certain point, also, all these workout pictures just look the same. Okay, we last recorded on July 23rd. It is currently August 7th. So, the last one we did was him, yes, on the step machine, whatever. Stay focused.
Yeah, because we were like, oh, he's trying to show us that he's getting back into shape. That makes sense. Okay,
So we have today, in 2 weeks and 1 day, 3, 6, 9, 12 posts. So almost a post a day.
Fuck. Okay, cool. Let's
First
do it,
one
Vin.
up, this is a picture of him in a coat. Maybe Kojak, maybe not. I don't know what
Maybe
this is.
Kojak.
There's no caption.
Nope, just wearing a ring.
Is this modern? It also doesn't look like him.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Don't the eyebrows kind of look weird, or am I going crazy?
But he's looking up, and there's sun, so it's like he's kind of squinting a little bit. Like he's looking up. Like the GIF right next to us looks similar. It looks like him, but just
Like, it's him, but it's also like, I don't know if this is from like 2003, this year, 2016. Like, I don't know when
absolutely
this is from.
yes, yeah. This could be from any year in the past 20 years of Vin. Sure.
And again, not as a knock, just like, if we are being
yes.
Vinstorians, which I'm still workshopping that name. I just threw that out there. I don't know if I love that.
Okay.
We need to, like, I want to know when this is. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Next one.
No comment again. Well,
No,
he comments.
no. It's just the clapboard emoji, like making a movie.
Yeah, with this unicorn shirt on.
And this looks like a selfie from a low angle. It's like been heavily touched up, like he's like glowing. He's got like an aura outside.
Yes.
There's a road
He's
behind
aura
him.
farming. He's aura farming. He is.
On his way to bear country.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a lion with a unicorn horn. Like it looks
It's a
like
lion's mane with a unicorn face and horn. Yes.
Yep.
And it also looks like carbon fiber for some reason. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Cool shirt, Vin.
The top comment just says, "Love how homie's still posting like it's 2012."
He is. He really, really is. He really is. Vin's like, I remember when Instagram was a simpler time, and I'm bringing it back to that.
He's doing Instagram stories to the grid.
Yes, he is. Yes.
This again, I don't know if this is not 2003, but I don't know if this is this year, 5 years ago,
Can't
10
tell.
years ago.
Cannot tell. Nope.
Next picture, him with his arm very tightly around Michelle Rodriguez, making
He's like
magic
pinching
for
her
25
rib.
years. ...
It looks nearly uncomfortable for her. Her shirt is wrinkled in the place because of how tight he's holding her waist. Making magic for 25 years.
Seems again like F9 era, right, with the hair. Sort of.
Could be. It could be yesterday. I don't know.
This seems like the last 5 years, though.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. He looks
Fast
a little
and Furious
older.
Integra says, "We have your RX-7 and Letty's 240 in the collection. Amazing duo." I do.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
do like your, as in Dom's and Letty's, but it's Vin. Again, it's not Dom. I'm just
Yeah.
saying we are not the only ones to conflate Vin with Dom with Mark.
Yeah, it's the same person. Same person.
With Kojak. Oh, video.
Okay, we got audio too. Oh,
Never passed the opportunity to inspire at Kareem Benzema.
Benzema.
This is
Yeah, he's a very famous soccer
footballer
player.
for Emirates, right?
What? No, he
Oh,
plays
no.
for
I don't
fucking
know,
Real
man.
Madrid.
Oh, he's on Real?
Yeah.
But no, he's got like his logo is in like Arabic.
But he might have gone to the. Oh, you know what? He did. He went to the Saudi league, but he's like famous for playing for Real Madrid.
He's a French professional football player.
Yeah,
who
he plays for.
Al Ittihad.
Sure. You know what? Do you know about this, Joey? That
No.
like Ronaldo plays in this league now because they have this oil money.
Oh, because
so,
they're
like,
giving him 100 million euros a year.
Yeah, is what it is. 100 million euros a year.
Yep.
Like they just have like insane money, so they pay like Ronaldo, and the thought was always like Messi was gonna go there, but then Messi got like a piece of Apple and like a piece of like Miami like soccer club to go there instead. Okay, but go ahead. Benzema's famous.
Okay, here we
Famous
go.
for Real Madrid, sure.
Each one of you should take it upon yourself to take the team as high as you can.
لازم ياخدها تحدي بينه وبين نفسه انه ياخذ الفريق لاعلى مستوى.
Spike
Spike
Lee.
You never have a moment off. No matter what time of day it is, you always have to be
ما عندك
proud.
اجازه طول الوقت تفكر دائما في الفريق.
how to elevate
كيف ترفع وتطور
your profile, your fame, because
This
you are
Guy number
really
77 in the
talented.
back there.
الموهبة اللي عندي.
He's like 17.
There's no limit for you. You are stars.
ما في حد
The whole world is gonna know your names.
الكل يعرف اسمائكم.
I mean that, guys. Especially you, brother.
Okay.
Being translated in real time, I love that they probably paid Vin Diesel a bunch of money just to come over there, and it seems like most of the locker room, including number 77, are just like, I don't know who this is. Like, even though it feels like he's writing their demo, maybe it's just like, who's this American guy? Who's this white guy?
I mean, I think they get movies, bud.
I know,
Like,
but still,
they
like-
know who Fast and the Furious is.
It just seems like these people are just like, I don't know who this is. It's just like, okay, it's just like, or like, here's today's celebrity.
I think it's that. I think it's like more like these guys have so much money. You know what I mean? And like they find a player that they'll pay like insane money to. So yeah.
Okay, next
I
one.
wish he had some quotables in there. That was like a pretty bland. I was hoping that we would have got a title from that, but it doesn't seem like we did.
I
right?
mean,
It was
never
like,
pass the opportunity to inspire is okay.
Yeah,
Like, that's
but it's
that's
not
a platitude
great.
that is, well, it's not, it's great because it's not great.
Okay, but let's tentatively. We'll just thumbnail that.
Because his thing is
Sure.
basically like, people are going to know your name. It's like, yeah, man, other than me who doesn't know how to pronounce Benzama,
Yeah.
people know who this guy is making 100 million euros. Okay, next one. One day closer, ... Let me go back here. So we have the first picture of him July 24th, then July 25th, then July 26th, then
Yes.
Benzama's July 27th. Now this is July 28th. Literally one day closer. It's
One day
him-
closer is good. Yeah.
Him in the gym.
In the
looking
gym for
very
sure.
tired.
Yeah, looking pretty cooked. I think so.
It's two pictures.
Looking
There's-
big.
There's that one. Big in like a good way or big in a bad way?
No, big. Like he's looking like he's getting fit again. This looks pretty fit.
And then here's a
Looks
a
pretty
video
fit.
of him on a treadmill or like, not on an exercise
Shadow
bike
boxing.
and shadow boxing.
box. Yeah.
And he does look really good here.
He looks really good. He looks fit. Yeah. And this looks kind of recent. He looks kind of like this.
I believe that this is on his journey. Although we also did just see in the Benzama thing, he does not look. He looks still
Super
a little.
fit.
He still looks a little big.
He still looks a little big. Yeah.
He's working on it though. He's one day closer,
One day closer to death.
and also maybe Fast 10 Part 2
Sure.
and Dos Bandoleros. This video's still going, by the way. We're still talking because he's still working. There's no sound. There we go. It just ended. But it's just
Okay,
him
it loops.
silently
Yeah.
working out.
Okay.
Next one. Again, working
Oh.
out silently.
Life of a Toretto is a sick ass hat, and why do you not have one already?
After writing several scripts, ... and completing the body transformation for Theo, ...
Ah.
now I grind for the iconic character's return. Not character apostrophe S, just characters plural, I guess. But also not possessive. Thanks for inspiring me. Hope to make you proud. ... Someone says, am I the only one who noticed 125? I'm beyond impressed. I don't know what that means. Let's see here. Oh, 12.5. It's not 125.
Yeah.
But anyway, here's Vin doing
It's a push up and then cross-body lifts of a
12.5
barbell.
pound. Yep, and then doing a push-up. This is like really tiring, and he's like
Oh,
shaking.
this
but
I would be ass kicked. Absolutely.
That's brutal. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one is just him at the top of a push-up, and then the third one is a different angle of just him doing lifts.
Same thing though.
Yep.
It's the same exact thing. Mm-hmm. Life of a Toretto hat should be the title of this episode.
Just Life of a Toretto hat.
Yeah.
I remember when Barbie was coming out, and they were like, they had a plank contest on set, and Margot Robbie won, and Gosling was upset, and it was like, she lasted for 4 minutes. So I was just like, I can do like 2 minutes, and I'm just like, I'm an overweight guy who like does yoga. Like, it's not, I don't think it's crazy to do 4 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but
Also, when you're like built like Margot Robbie and your arms and upper body are slim,
yep.
it's not like if Vin did a 4-minute plank, I would be fucking impressed or the Rock. You know, you're like, okay,
Yep.
you're holding up like all that weight.
I mean, same thing with Ryan Gosling. It's like, there's not a lot of weight on there. Like, Ken's not like built. He's like sort of slim, right? So,
Yeah.
no shade
But
to
still
Margot.
bigger.
That's still very impressive to do
Not
4
shade
minutes.
to-
But I'm
it's
just like,
very
4
impressive.
minutes doesn't seem like that crazy for people who are like literally working out to be like sex symbols, right? Like, it feels...
Yeah, for sure.
That was July 29th. That's one day closer. Next one, July 30th. Again, one day closer.
This picture is absolutely in fucking sane. It looks like he's on a Zoom background.
Inspiration, comma, is all around us. ... Lead with love. Top
Lead
comment.
with love, I like too.
Why do you look like AI? Crying.
Yes. Why do you look like AI? Yes.
Second person looking AI, brother. Great work. And it's him looking to the sky. Maybe
But
a
it looks
selfie.
like doesn't this look like a green screen? It's like too like crispy around his head.
There is a thing, like, I don't know if you ever have gone to Sora. So Sora is OpenAI's image generator.
No, I've never used any of these ever, and nor will I. But please show me.
But like
about
when
it.
you go here, like, 'cause I make one every day for work. There's just like, you know, things that people like, and there's none that came up here. But like very often the top one is just like, it just looks like some random attractive Japanese girl, and like the prompt is like this one might be it. No, it's like the prompt will be like a careless photo, like they don't even know a photo is being taken, slightly out of focus, slightly blurry, and like it's like really, really detailed, and it's just like a picture you would see on Tumblr in 2012, but people are using AI to generate it, and like it feels like here, and like what reminded me is like on his neck, there's like a little bit of like a lens flare or something maybe,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it feels
yeah.
like they'd be like, there's a sunset perfectly in the background, there's a little bit of a lens flare on his face, or there's something like that. We're just like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe.
What's the next one?
The other one in this thing, video.
Oh no, it's not. He's fucking there.
Europe in the summer.
Europe in the summer.
What a beautiful place.
What a beautiful place.
That should be it. That's it. That's fucking it. That's fucking it. Come on. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the title, Vin.
But I'm gonna do it like punctuated like this, just a period and a period, like no emotion, no like hesitation,
Yeah.
just like Europe in the summer.
It was.
Statements.
Those were two statements. Two statements.
What a
back
beautiful
to back.
place. Statement.
Holy shit. That was okay. For now, I don't think we can do better than that. And it's not AI. He's really in this fucking. Okay, whatever, Vin. Cool.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, next one. 7 days ago. This is July 31st. So again, one a day. May I inspire you as much as you inspire me. ... Blessed. Top comment. Namaste. And it's him doing the namaste in a mirror.
In the gym again. He bought himself a tent and he camped outside the gym. He's gonna get back into shape. He took those comments to fucking heart, you savages. And now he's getting back on it.
I will say that this photo, it does not do him justice, because like it is warped and skewed in a way that his head looks weird. So like his arm looks like it's lacking definition that we had a couple pictures ago, but like I don't think that's him. I think it's a weird like compression or the reflection or the angle into the mirror.
But he looks good. He looks defined. He looks like he's getting back on it. Like I said, what is this
Second
one?
picture
Oh,
of
yeah.
him in sweatpants loading up a 20-pound weight on one side of a barbell.
Yes, sir.
Third one is him like chin lifting it, like going straight up under
Yeah.
his chin. 40 weight plus,
Yeah.
I don't know if they call 40 weight like that, like the oil, but you know, bar and 20 pounds on each side.
Yeah.
And then just a straight on shot of him looking pretty good. No face.
He's telling you fuckers, run your mouth some more. I'm getting back into shape.
I
Don't
told
remember,
you,
I
a
got
lot
$1
of workout,
billion.
A lot of
I got
workout
a-
content.
I got $1 billion and nothing but time.
You think he's a billion? I don't think he's a billionaire.
No, I don't think so either. I was just saying.
What do you want to guess? Vin Diesel net worth. Again, this is probably not accurate, but like, what does Google say his net worth is?
225.
I'm saying 360.
Okay.
225, 360. Answer is generating 225.
Oh my god, dead on.
That's
Love
crazy.
it. That's dead on.
Celebrity net worth also
Wow.
says 225.
Cool.
Wow. Okay.
225. It was just a guess. It really was. I've never looked that up before.
This is as of a year or two ago, so clearly he's worth 360 now because nothing has come out since then. But yeah, either
Exactly,
way.
sure.
Okay. Next one from 6 days ago, so August 1st, again, one day
Michael
closer.
Caine again.
That unbreakable bond, comma, making magic with someone whom you've admired a lifetime, ... priceless. Sir Michael Caine, comma, here's to creating art and timeless memories, ... LOL, please let him be his dad in Fast and Furious 11.
I would love that. He's not going to be the dad. He's going to be like Queenie's husband. He's going to be Shaw's dad, if anyone. Michael Caine.
I think so.
Does that not make the most sense if that's true? Like if this is what's happening?
Probably.
They look like they're having fun too. I
They're just
bet Michael
friends.
Caine.
Like this is
I
from a
bet they're
dinner
just
from a couple
buds.
weeks ago, I think, right? Probably.
Yeah,
or do you think this is
exactly,
again?
yeah.
So there's a picture
No,
of them.
no.
He's in the wheelchair. They're at dinner, having drinks and having some, kebabs. Looks like.
Salads. I don't know.
Next picture. Oh, they're on set.
Oh, is he in Kojak with him? Maybe.
Because there's a camera here. There's a light.
Yeah,
there.
there's lighting. Yeah. This is on set. Okay, continue.
Again on set, reading lines
Okay.
to Vin.
Okay.
Hold on, let's take a
okay.
look here. All this time we're like, they're hanging out, they're having dinner. Just like, no, man, they're
Yeah,
just
we're like
making
they're
a movie.
buds. Yeah.
Michael Caine has no upcoming credits.
I don't know, man. Okay, sure.
Next picture. them both in a two-shot in a camera.
Yeah. This got to be Kojak, right?
I don't know, man, because there's also the chance that Kojak's not even a movie. Like, we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Michael Caine in the wheelchair again, reading a script, Vin looking over his shoulder.
Okay. I don't know what's going on, but sure.
Next post. August 1st. He skipped August 2nd, but this is 3 days ago. I don't know how Instagram does time. Once again, returning to the old well. Happy creative.
Happy creative. And he looks like he's like doing promo for Fast and the Furious, because it looks like he's in front of a charger and he has a microphone, and he doesn't look as large as he did at Fuel Fest either. So
I don't know when this is, though.
We don't know when this is. You're right.
Because this probably looks like it could be from the shooting of F9 when they're in Edinburgh or something.
But he just said that he was in Europe in the summertime. He's with Michael Caine, and now he does this. This kind of looks like this could be the UK, it could be Europe, like either or.
I do think, I wonder if, look, like people who have Vin Diesel fan accounts or whatever, like they are paying more attention to this than we are. They probably know what he's up to, where he is, what he's doing. But I feel like most people don't. I feel like I know less about him than when we started. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, where are you?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like, mentally and geographically, where are you?
He's in bear country. Get me to bear country.
Next post. A video of him silently working out. Caption is just
running.
Prayer emoji.
Prayer emoji.
Somebody says, get that fast one physique back, bro. I don't think, like, time does not work like that. That's not even a Vin thing. Like, Vin could not look like he did in the
He looks
first
good
one.
here. He looks really good here. Okay.
Again, he's just running silently in a video. On a treadmill. Inside. Huffing and puffing, but still keeping pace.
Okay. Wipe his nose. Wipe your nose.
Again, I feel like it's important for us to watch the entire video because he posted the entire video.
I don't think so, but I'm down to ride with you.
Hawk Tara, not Hawk Tua, but Tara Hawk. More fun when we were young, right? Fist bump, keep it up.
Okay.
I don't know if running is more fun when you're young. I don't know running.
I think it is. Right. Running's more fun when you're young because it doesn't, like, it's not just painful.
This next one is him hanging from a bar doing pull-ups, but he's just on the ground in this picture.
Yeah. Maybe stretching.
And the third one is he is either lifting, grimacing, or
taking a shit.
Or just relaxed that he had completed a rep, but he also might be taking a poop.
Yeah, he might be pooping in this gym right here. It's like, ugh.
Next picture, the last one, posted 1 day ago, August 6th. Always. ... Black and white photo, him taking a picture next to Paul Walker.
Cody Walker. Or is it next to Cody or next to Paul?
I think that's got to be Paul.
Okay.
Because I don't think he's like, it would be wild to be like, here's me and Cody, always. It's like, no, man, like that's...
Okay.
I think that's probably Paul. I'm guessing this is probably like Furious 6, Fast and Furious 6 era.
That feels right. Okay, fair enough. I could take that. I can accept it.
So 15 days since we last recorded, 12 posts.
Oof.
He did like 8 in 8 days, and then this week he's been a little bit busy, I guess, but you know.
Yeah, he's in Europe in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Europe in the summer.
Europe in the summer, period. What a beautiful place, period.
Perfect.
All right, Joe. On the streets, news about the Fast and Furious. Dwayne Johnson paid tribute to the fallen hero, Hulk Hogan, who was clearly without sin, without fault.
Yeah.
Idolized by all for his honorable reputation.
Yeah, his impeccable taste, his eloquence.
But speaking of that,
way with words.
That was the only real news that I saw, and I didn't even click on the link. I'm not even opening the link. But is there anything from SummerSlam? Did you watch SummerSlam? Do you know?
No, I didn't.
Because we were away during SummerSlam. But like, did the
Brian
Rock or Cena
was
do
watching
anything?
it.
I know something about CM Punk. I don't know, but like,
yeah, Seth Rollins. I heard.
I guess if things happen regarding our guys,
we would have heard it. Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
That's all the news, though. Do you have any news? Because I don't have any news.
No.
And that's why I was just like, we got to move this around because, like,
cool.
There's no news.
It makes sense.
So here's the thing I noticed before we get to the mailbag. 1327, we all know.
Yes.
Do you know the number of the house in Nightmare on Elm Street?
No, not at all.
1428.
Oh, damn. I think that's coincidence. I don't think that was like, you know how a lot of times I'm like, oh, that was an intern that like snuck something in. That has nothing to do with this.
Well, I think if it was also 1327, but like they're both Los Angeles, it's pretty close.
Maybe.
I don't know. So the 2 tweets I saved from Rocket, well, one is from us, but to your point about Kojak. They might actually be from the same day. Are they both from the same day? I think they might be both from the same day. Rocket was saying, first he said, when it's a light news week, like it is now, you guys should run down the list of movies Vin promotes on Instagram and give a percentage of them happening. And then he said, Kojak, I 100% think is a movie he's trying to manifest. I think he's directing it, ? There's literally no real news about it. I think he's making a short film himself as a proof of concept to shop around the studios, which I respect if that's the case. And my thought was,
that would make sense. That could be the Michael Caine part.
If he gained weight or added mass to hit 270 pounds on nothing more than a hope and a dream, he's more dedicated to his craft than any of us. I think if you're going to go from like, say 220 or whatever of like muscle to 270 on a spec, that's crazy.
It's kind of insane. But I also think that's a very likely story if you just really liked Oreos all summer when you were in bear country, that you could say it was my craft. I've been working on this for work. This was for work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got fat for work. It happens. So this is interesting. Kojak, if it was, and I think it was, no longer listed on IMDb.
So I think Rocket's theory has some legs here.
So if we're doing, again, Vegas odds, whatever, what percentage chance do you think in the next, say, 10 years we get a Kojak movie starring Vin Diesel?
You get 25%. There's a 25% chance we get it, especially if it's pulled from IMDb. He wants it, and it's going to be dependent on like how his other movies do. Like this will be the Vin shut up, make another Fast and the Furious for us.
I don't think there is any version of the world where studios at this point are like, we got to see how people react to Vin Diesel. We might give him another movie. It's like people know right now, like if they want a Kojak movie or they don't.
But come on, dude, he keeps harassing them at their job. I'm saying his tenacity is worth something, Joey. I think that he could show up and be like, look, I need like 75. He's like, I need 150 mil to make Kojak. And they're like, we'll give you 49. And he's like, okay.
Is Vin Diesel's Megalopolis Kojak? Is a movie he will spend $100 million of his very clearly real $225 million net worth making Kojak?
No, if it was a XXX, like a Pitch Black or something, like, I think yes, but considering it's not, I don't think so. I think the only thing he actually cares about is Pitch Black and Fast and the Furious second, but mostly as a vehicle to let him make more Pitch Black. I think he wants to make Kojak, but he wants it funded. Like, he wouldn't come out of his own pocket to make Kojak. Get what I'm saying? I think that if they were like, we're not making another Pitch Black, he'd be like, fuck you, I'm going to spend $100 million of my own.
I also don't think it would cost. He could if he's not getting paid for it, if he's throwing Michael Caine a little bit of money and he casts just like local actors, you could probably make a Kojak movie for like $15 million.
Probably could.
Although he would want to shoot in New York as opposed to like Toronto or something. And you're giving 25% for Kojak. Okay. Riddick Furia. What are the odds we get that in the next 10 years?
That's like 70-80%. 80% we get.
Because that's
Riddick
also,
Fury.
remember, that's his thing.
That's what I meant. This is what I was talking about. The Riddick shit is the shit that he cares about. That's what I think that he would come out of his own pocket to make a Riddick.
That is supposedly in production, so that's like further along.
I think so, yeah.
XXX4, current status in development.
He wants one. I'm going to give it 60% because he wants it, but in reality, I think it's 50 or under.
So you're saying 25 for Kojak. Can you write these down on your little slip of paper? We get 25% for Kojak. We got 50 to 60 for XXX4. And we've got 70 to 80 for Riddick Furia. Fast 10 Part 2.
There's like a 95% chance we get one. What it is, how much it costs, what happens, I don't know. But Fast 10 2 is going to be 95% chance we're going to get one.
And then the other movie on here, a movie that I do not know exists, although I think maybe we knew at one point because this seems familiar, directed by F. Gary Gray, director of The Fate of the Furious, plot kept under wraps, an action comedy starring Vin Diesel and Olivia Day, who I don't know who this is, I will look her up next. Muscle.
Muscle. It has names attached to it, though.
It has Vin and it has F. Gary Gray.
I say there's a 40% chance we get that movie.
Olivia Day is a blonde girl in The Accursed Incision, Lisa Mania, and One and the Same. Like, they're just like indie horror movies.
Okay.
Olivia Riley Day on Instagram has 3,200 followers. She's just like a model. Like, she's an actress model. So do you think, what are the odds that Muscle, starring Vin Diesel and this girl, Olivia Riley Day, directed by F. Gary Gray, will come out in the next 10 years?
I said 4. I think that's because there's names attached to it. I think that's about a 40% chance.
Okay. Kojak not even on the list on IMDb anymore. I think it was at one point. If people could write in family@cageclub.me and let me know, let us know. I think it was there, but I don't remember. Okay, Rocket, I hope that helps, because clearly those are going to be right.
Those are my guesses, yeah. 225 million on the fucking nose.
Mm-hmm.
I was on it today.
Mm-hmm. We have a Patreon page. TooFast2Forever.com. Shout out to Alex Ellenin, Justin Kleinman, Brian Rodriguez of Fatherhood, Wes Hampton, Jerry Robinson, Dan the Duke, Hayden Renato, D. Donato, Michael McGann, Lee Middleton, Lindsay Lewandowski, Nate Milton of the Kings of Sport, Jason Rainey, Tom Price, Josh Buckley of Whole Lotta Wolves,
Yep.
Michael Moser, Christian Larson, Tara Newman, Aaron Willows, Natalie Absolute, Randy Carter, Josh Goularm, Alex Walsh, Jack Haley, and Jessica Collins, a.k.a. Montez. Thank you all for supporting the $5 a month level or above. If you want your name in that list, if you want eternal fame and glory, if you want early access to every episode, if you want bonus episode coming out this Monday, Joe, of Killer Cheer Mom.
Oh, nice. Cool. Fun.
If you want all that, TooFast2Forever.com. Even $1 a month gets you in the door. $5 gets you on that list. $10, you get to pick a movie every lap.
Yep.
We also have an email address, family@cageclub.me. We have a couple emails, a couple Patreon comments, and the craziest thing, Joe, I need you to see this.
Yes, please. Show me.
Somehow, we sold a George Pickens shirt.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Click that link. What does it go to?
It's back online.
Fuck. Yes, it is. Oh, my God.
George Pickens, NFL young boy.
You need to tag Dallas Cowboys in that, too, now, because he plays for the Cowboys. How did they let us back? Yes. Fuck you, NFL.
I never appealed. I
Nope.
never said shit. But back
Nope.
online, George Pickens, NFL young boy.
What a fucking day
Fast
to be
five.
alive. Oh, yes. Fuck yes. Awesome.
I saw this and I was like, hold on.
That's incredible.
7
Awesome.
hours ago, this morning.
Nice. Well, he fought people at camp the other day, so unsurprising.
We have a Patreon comment from Randy Carter. This is on our F9 episode.
Yes, excellent
with
episode.
Dr. Alicia Cosmo. What an amazing guest.
She's awesome.
Loved
Excellent.
listening to her talk about the franchise. Totally agree with many of her points, including the franchise definitely has a branding problem with its titles. There's no rhyme or reason to them. There's a number of times where the title on screen doesn't match the title the film is marketed as. My philosophy is always that the title that appears on screen is the official title. So the 6th is always Furious 6 to me, never Fast and Furious 6. The 9th is F9, not F9, the Fast Saga.
Fair. Totally fair, Randy.
I also agree with her opinion that there's no reason outside loyalty to Paul Walker that Brian is not dead. I've always thought Fast 10 was a perfect opportunity to kill him. Dante is targeting all the people Dom cares about. Opening the film with Dante killing Brian would have raised the stakes considerably. Alas, it is not to be.
Good point. Yeah, that would be fun.
I do think there is only one reason to bring back Giselle. That is to give Han the happy ending his character deserves.
Also probably true.
Mm-hmm.
Probably true. Yeah. There's no reason to have enough champagne to fill the Nile. Unless you just want Han to be happy.
I think maybe because you sent me that thing and because whatever, but I see so much Gal Gadot making fun of her acting content out there now.
That the one with the girl doing the impressions of her is so fucking good though, dude. That one is top tier. It just makes me cackle every time because she has such a bland delivery and face. It's awesome.
It's really good that she's very pretty.
It's very, very good that she's very pretty. IDF Barbie.
We have 2 emails from John Livingston. First up says, this might be a news moment. Fast franchise veteran cinematographer Stephen F. Winden worked as a DP on the upcoming Mortal Kombat movie, which is very cool. Little crossover there.
Very cool. And I'm psyched for a new Mortal Kombat movie.
Should be good. Johnny Cage in this one.
Oh yeah, nice, cool.
Big Johnny Cage. The original trailer they put out was a trailer for a Johnny Cage movie. And then the
Interesting.
real trailer they put out was like them recruiting Johnny Cage for that. He's just like, what the
Makes sense.
What is this bullshit? And then John sends a longer email, thoughts on F9 episode. Hi guys, hope you're well. I heard your F9 lap with Dr. Alicia. It was good.
Good.
For some reason, I found the conversations around this movie to be more interesting. I found Walton Kim through F9 lap, Joe's thoughts on how the jungle sequence in F9 giving Return of the Jedi Forest Chase. I think I said that one. That was interesting considering I read an article that Chris Morgan gave tips to James Wan during Furious 7 to make the mountain chase down with Ramsey and Deckard feel like the Endor chase in Jedi. So it's interesting that when I'm like, jungle, and they're like, actually, there's a literal Jedi thing.
Yeah, there's and a Star Wars connection, yeah.
So Fast kind of already did the wilderness chase before Hobbs and Shaw, and I fully agree with the doc that Fast 6 is Lynn's best. His kineticism in directing every car chase in 6 is second to none and basically set the bar too high for films in general. That is kind of interesting to be like, this guy was so good that he ruined all movies.
Like, you could make that argument. You can. Like, they're really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we're biased, but they're really good.
I still like 5 more than 6, but like the races through like the British, like especially that first one where they come face to face like the flip car is just like so cool.
I agree, and I'm with you as well that like I think 5 personally I enjoy better, but 6 is great. Yeah.
Just keep in mind, end of this lap, we need real rankings from you because every 5
Okay,
laps.
that's fair. That's fair. I'll do it.
Also agree on the release date of F9 being better because it would have been a failure if it came at any other time. Universal was already sensing franchise fatigue during 8, but still went full steam ahead with the spin-off. It's sad that now they're pulling back and hesitating to greenlight the last part of a 2-parter. As I said before, Vin needs his strong creative partners to give the push and excel. Before he had Lynn and Morgan at his disposal, the combo was unstoppable. Now it seems like he's stuck with journeyman writers and directors, and that might also be the reason why it's taking time to take off.
I think that that's a product of his own doings in a way, so I don't know if we should necessarily feel as bad as for him as that sounded. If all the writers left Fast and the Furious, why would they have done that unless Vin specifically chose to push them out of the Fast and the Furious?
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably right that this is, but I think it's really just Universal being like, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do about this movie, and how much money we're gonna give him, and how he keeps coming back like, what if we do this? And they're like, try again, bud. And he's like, I'm going back to the parking lot, and they're like, okay. Mm-hmm. It is gut feeling, just purely gut feeling.
It is true that like, I mean, I think that's also probably true of a lot of creative endeavors, right? Where you have the people, you have your, to use a phrase from here, ride or dies, who are like, you get my vision, I get yours, we want to make a thing together, and then all of a sudden, for one reason or another, they're not there, you have a new partner, and just like, oh, but I don't...
You kind of have to restart.
You don't get what I'm trying to do, and I don't get what you're trying to do, or whatever.
Yeah.
Lastly, as apparent as it is, Vin is the only one talking about Fast. Universal seems to be playing him to the side, which is kind of what you've been saying, too.
Yep.
They're fumbling their biggest franchise and their star with this radio silence. So I think Jurassic is probably bigger. Maybe not financially, but like currently they care more about Jurassic World and Jurassic Park than they do.
Yeah, but you also get like, a whole Jurassic Park theme park as well, and that's, vertical integration. There we go.
Biggest Universal franchises: Jurassic World, Minions, Secret Life of Pets, Fast and Furious, Jaws, Bourne, Sing, The Mummy, Back to the Future. Yeah, so it's Jurassic World, Minions, and Fast and Furious. Those are the 3.
I love them little yellow guys.
I guess also Secret Life of Pets, but that's like just 2 or 3 movies. They should know that it was Fast Saga which bailed them out of their other big budget flops like Battleship and 47 Ronin by earning top dollar every time. Let's not shit talk Keanu's 47 Ronin, even though the movie is very bad. To see Vin by himself manifesting the next possible Fast film and Riddick, parentheses, still no word on it, and his Paul Walker and Return to Basics announcement backfiring is sad to see.
I want to see Universal give up on Fast and the Furious and say, you know what, fuck it, Vin, you can have it, and see what happens to an untethered Vin Diesel Fast and the Furious.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be, like, my absolute dream.
Where he
That
gets to self-fund, but he gets to hit the NOS or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, like, he'll have backers, so, like, whatever budget he, like, wants for this movie, he can have it. But I want to see a Vin Diesel where, like, no studio influence.
Yeah.
That they're, like, not, like, you have to add this person, or, like, like, that you can't do this explosion, or, like, you can't, whatever. What is a Fast and Furious straight from Vin's brain to film look like?
It's a beautiful machine.
Is it just like 65 minutes of Vin Diesel lifting weights, or is it like?
I think it's a lot of him going like this with the arms above the head, a lot of arms like this out to the side.
Yeah, I think so too. And then it's like a 15-minute cutscene of him just beating the shit out of The Rock.
Yeah. He and The Rock, speaking of, he and The Rock were the greatest hype machines in the F8 days. Below videos are absolute fire and the major reason for the film to achieve the biggest global opening at the time, even in peak superhero craze. Love what you do. See you guys on the next lap. Thanks. Bye. So here's 2 links he sends.
Well, he's cutting wrestling promo here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is something that we have not seen The Rock be this passionate about since this
But he's
point.
not. He's not passionate about it.
I
He's
know.
cutting wrestling promo.
But do you remember
this
that
is a
thing
different
where,
thing.
after Fast 10 comes out and he's got that, like, Hawaiian thing, he's just like, I love a lot of people. Like, he's very, like, late. He's not doing this. Like, he's not excited about it. He's just, like, whatever.
I don't think he's excited about this here either. It's literally wrestling. Like, he's, like, getting hype for...
And then another video from filming the end of the prison scene in F8. It's just another 40-second thing from his Instagram. Yeah, he's a hype machine, but he's a hype machine, yeah. He's a professional hype machine. Like, he was paid to drive hype, right?
Yes, that was literally his job. Yeah.
So, well, thank you for writing in, John. If you want to write in,
thanks for writing in, bud.
At
Good to hear from you.
cageclub.me, and we will read it on the next Fastlane in 2 weeks. Also, shout out to Youngboy.
Shout out to George Pickens, and shout out to everybody that enjoyed our guest for F9 as much as we did. She was an absolute delight. So hopefully we get her back sometime soonish.
We will do Goof Troop in 2 weeks, but Joe, first, is Dwayne Johnson interquel? We got to ask at the appropriate time in the episode.
No.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Joe, extracurricular activities, what have you been up to in the last 2 weeks?
I've been up to a lot of things, and I have a story that I want to tell you guys. First thing that I did was I spent 5 days in the Finger Lakes with Rachel's parents. They go up there once a year for a month. Sorry, Joey just told a really great joke that nobody else is going to get the reference to and shouldn't hear and shouldn't be on audio ever, but it was good. It was really funny. Okay, back to it. I was at the Finger Lakes, kind of related. Okay, hear me out. Joey, I'm going to pitch something to you. This place is fucking beautiful. It's awesome. It's like a bunch of, older rich people.
Is this upstate New York?
Yeah. I was there, and I started to have this feeling. And I don't know if it was just the vitamins that I had taken that day or what. Mm-hmm. I finally am just with Rachel's parents because they have, a bunch of friends up there. So, we always meet other people, blah, 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 blah. And I look at them, and I go, do you think that some of your friends up here are swingers? And they were like, what? And they just looked at me and then ignored it. And I don't know if that's just because I'm weird and that was a weird question, but I had already pitched this to Rachel. I was like, it feels like some of these old ladies up here are probably swingers, right? I don't know, it has a weird feeling. They're kind of friendly. They all have these giant houses. They hang out. They go over each other's houses all the time. A lot of these dudes are on their second or third wives. They're rich. I'm they all have a boat, and I was I don't know, man. It just feels like some of them just feel like swingers to me, and then Rachel's parents' reaction to me felt weird. Maybe they're not involved. Anyways, I started writing all of these stories in my head about who's swingers and who's not and what's happening. Either way, we go into town. We go to there's this place called the Tavern. Okay. So we go there. We get some lunch. I look on the wall. Do you know what I see on the wall, Joey?
Pineapple?
A golden upside down pineapple on the wall in this bar.
I didn't know the specifics of the golden upside down part, but I knew that pineapples in some form indicate swingers, so you are seemingly correct.
I'm seemingly correct. So I don't know. They have not accepted me into this. I was never propositioned up there, but they are a little bit older. If anybody ever goes to the Finger Lakes, just report back to me and tell me if you feel like there's secret swingers around. It felt, actually, I started to, again, the vitamins, I started to think about it kind of like Sinners, you know what I mean? It's happening around me, but I don't know where it's happening, and I'm not involved. So that was my thoughts on the Finger Lakes this time. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Love it.
Thanks. Then I'm going to tell the story of what happened to us yesterday and why we didn't record.
Oh, sure.
And then we could talk about our weekend, right? Mm-hmm. Is that cool? Yesterday, I'm okay, Joey, I'm driving home from work. I'm going to be there shortly. We will record in 30 minutes, blah, blah, blah. As I'm driving, leaving work, I come down this road, and it comes to a T where you have to go one way right. So there's 2 lanes, and both of them turn right. Okay, I'm in the far left lane. I pull correctly into my lane and wait because there's like a bunch of lights there. So like I'm in my thing, and I hear some honking. There's a guy that was on the right side of us that would now like to be on the left side of us because that's New Haven and they all drive like assholes. That makes total sense. So I pull up a little bit, and he comes around the back and just fucking hits our car. Just hits our car. The car shakes.
So cool.
And we're like, what the fuck happened? So we're like, this guy just hit us. Okay, so like we go, and we're like, we pull behind him, and he's like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, the fuck you mean I felt you hit the fucking car. So he tried to run, okay? Eventually, like, I'm behind him. Rachel's on the phone with 911. We're like, we got his plate number, everything. Like, I think that he figures out now what's happening. So he, like, pulls over. He comes out and goes, I didn't hit you. And I'm like, you're fucking lying, dude. Like, don't lie to me. I know you did it. And then I go look at the back of the car. Very minimal scrape on the, like, plastic part of the bumper. This is not even a big deal. In any world, if this guy would have been like, oh, shit, I'm
Like,
sorry.
you mean like a human being?
Like a human being, like, are you guys okay? I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I would have said, not a big deal. You know, don't worry about it. He says, no, that was the tools shifting in the back of my truck. And I'm like, how the fuck are the tools shifting in the back of your truck hitting my car? Like, what are you talking about, you dumb motherfucker? So,
How old was this guy? Ballpark?
45, 50, maybe. He pulls over, and he's like, oh, man, well, I didn't hit you. And I'm like, you did, so, okay, fine. And then he's like, well, if you just want your insurance to go up. And I'm like, what the fuck you hit me? You know what I mean? So then he's like, I'm like, so we're on the phone with 911. They're like, we're sending a cop, you know, whatever, because this guy tried to run, right? And we're like, okay, he stopped. And they're like, look, if he stopped, then just exchange insurance information, and, like, you know, you don't need a report or anything like that. And I'm like, okay, fine. So Rachel's like, yeah, we'll do that. And so I go to the guy, I go, okay, like, you know, give me your insurance information, and, like, I'll take a picture of it. Like, we'll deal with this. And he goes, I don't think I need to give you my insurance information. I was like, motherfucker, you hit my car. And he's like, well, I don't know if I need to. And I'm like, okay, fine. And he's like, well, maybe we should both exchange information. I was like, no, motherfucker, you said you want the cops to come. Let the cops come. So, and you guys, as I was telling Joey this, he reminded me too how much I love dealing with police officers. But this guy fucking tried to run, lied that he hit me, tried to run, and then didn't want to give me his insurance. So I was like, no. So we sat there for 45 minutes. Cop shows up, takes, you know, he goes up to he's like, can I have your license and registration and insurance, whatever? I'm like, yeah, here, no problem. And I'm like, look, I didn't even want to bring you guys into this, but this motherfucker tried to run, he lied, and then he didn't want to give me his insurance. And he's like, no sweat, bud, you're cool. So he's like, let me go get a statement, I'll come back. He goes, gets a statement from the guy, he's up there for a couple minutes, he comes back and he's like, were you coming from this street? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what lane were you in? We were like the left lane. And they're like, what happened? And they're like, he crossed behind us, hit the car, ran, tried to tell us it was his tools, didn't give us his insurance, and we sat here. And he's like, I'll be right back. He walks back and goes, here you go. Here's the police report. I totally marked it at fault for him. I'm going to try to get the cameras to help your case. You guys are great. Have a good rest of the day. Bye. And I was like, thank you. So this dumb motherfucker, if he would have just pulled over and said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this. There's a tiny little scrape on my bumper. It's not a big deal. I'm a chill guy. I would have been like, this sucks, but like whatever. And I would have let him go. Now there's a police report saying that he hit us, tried to run, was at fault. And there's going to be cameras, and the cop was, like, totally, like, fuck that guy, too, like, on our side, because, like, you're a piece of shit. So that was my fun day yesterday. Fuck that guy. I hope he gags on dicks. Fuck him.
What I did not tell you, I love that outro there. What I did not tell you is that when I was, like, in my first probably, I don't even know if I had my license yet, but I remember I was very, very, no, I must have, because it was in my car, the car that my parents bought for me when I got into college. Yeah. And so that was only when I was 18. So I had my license, but I was driving my mom and my sister somewhere to meet my dad for dinner. And it was still like really early where it's just like, oh, like, wouldn't it be fun if he drove or whatever? And so I was at a stoplight on a one, like, it's, you know, like a 2-lane road, like one going the way we're going and one coming the other way. And I'm at the stoplight in the front of the line, and the light goes green, and for some reason, the guy behind me, I think was a woman, but I'm not sure, decides, no, I'm just going to go. And she, like, curves around me. It's not like I was, like, there for, like, 10 seconds and, like, waiting to, like, she was honking or whatever. It's just like,
Yeah.
the light turns green, she goes and clips my left, like, rear quarter panel and just drives off. And we're like, what? And my mom is,
Yeah.
like, freaking out because she's like, there's a new car, whatever. And we call the cops, and the woman, you know, just, like, left. And so
Hit and run. That's a crime. That's a real crime.
my sister,
Yeah.
being like aware of the situation, was just like, "Oh, I got a license plate, I got the model of the car," and because she was probably
Perfect.
15, so she's old
Genius.
enough or
Same.
whatever. And so
Yep.
the cops like, we gave the cop, like, they eventually show up, whatever. We give them the license plate, and they go, "Do you remember the model of the car?" And my sister just tells, it's white
Yeah.
Jeep or whatever, and she's like, "Tickets in the mail." And just like, that's it. It's just like, don't be an idiot. Like, just if that woman like
Yeah.
pulled off and was just like, "I'm so sorry," like, whatever. But I don't even know if she knew that she hit me. Which is also a crazy thing. Like, if it's a one-lane road.
This fucking guy with his tools and my tools shifted. Yeah, motherfucker, my car shook. Like, what do you mean, you stupid ass piece of shit? And like I said, you would have gotten off on this if you just wouldn't have been such a giant shitbag.
Yep.
Like, I would have let you go. I would have let you go. But no, now you had to make me call the cops. And like, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to sit here. I was trying to go home and record. But no, you wanted to big dick it. Now you totally at fault. Cop was like, yep, he was totally at fault. I'm going to go get the camera for you, too, to help your case. Enjoy, guys. Have a good rest of the night. And I was like, yep, apparently that guy sucks to you, too. Because, like, but how bad is it the cop comes up, looks at me, and goes, that guy fucking sucks, right? Right, like, just on principle.
I was also thinking yesterday, and I didn't want this to happen, but like the cop shows up and just like, "Oh, I know you guys. You're the one with the doormat,"
Yeah, or something like that.
and just
right?
like, "Oh, fuck."
I always have a doormat that either says like "come back with a warrant" or "don't let the cats out and the cops in" on my door to welcome you into my house. That's how I feel, and it's known. But yeah, so that was my day yesterday. Then new South Park, really fun. If you guys haven't been watching it, you should. It's fucking wild, lots of fun. Do it. So I was gone then, and then I went and hung out with Joey. I went to go visit Joey this weekend. Do you want to talk together?
Yeah, so this week it was my bachelor party. As we record now, Margaret is on her bachelorette. She's in Montana. People are like, "You went to Cleveland. Why are we in Cleveland?" She's going to Montana. But there's 5 baseball stadiums I needed to go to. Cleveland was one of them. It was the one city that Margaret had absolutely no interest to go to. So we went out there. And of note to the show, we have you, me, high school slumber party, Brian, late night slumber party, Rodriguez, and also frequent guest of the show, and not frequent, one-time guest of the show, maybe, but frequently mentioned on the show, my other podcast co-host, Bob Fisher. He also
Bob's
went
great,
there.
dude. I was glad. This was like for the first time that like I got to like sit down and hang out and like talk to Bob, and I just wanted to preach that like Bob is a great fucking dude, and like you guys should go listen to Lottery Pod because Bob is cool and his brain is cool. I really like talking to Bob.
He's very
so.
interesting, very smart guy. And
He's
a couple
very
other people
smart.
went out there too that have not been mentioned on the show. But it was a lot of fun. We did a bunch of different things. We went to so many breweries, which was great.
Ton of breweries. Brian Rodriguez actually killed it. He had the mapping down. There was points where Joey and I were questioning his ability to know where we are because he refused to look at his phone.
There was
and
one
took
part where we're
14 turns.
Where we were like...
He took 14 turns, and he did not look at his phone. And we're like, Brian, are we going the right way? He's like, yes. And we're like, I'm not confident in your confidence. And he pulled his phone out, looked at it again, like as if to check the time, and was like, yep, going the right way, and put it back in. We were like, I don't know. And he's like, nope, it's right. And he was dead on.
It was remarkable to see.
Yeah.
That he
and
knows.
then, like, 2 minutes later, Bob's standing behind us going, Brian, do we know where the fuck we're going? We're like, look, we just did this, and we trust him. Like, it's good.
But he got us there, and that was all that mattered.
Yeah. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was very, very cool. We saw Jonathan Dumme's final film, which was very funny to know that was like in a career filled with like Silence of the Lambs, Stop Making Sense. His final thing was a 12-minute like editing job of different Rock and Roll Hall of Fame performances, but it was cool.
Yeah, for the theater. Oh, it was cool. There's a Too Fast sticker. If you are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and you get to the point where you enter the place that you can play instruments for funsies, there's a Too Fast sticker, there's a Cage Club sticker, and there's a family sticker that was provided by Margaret.
We are big in Ohio, so there's at least several of our prominent listeners who live in Ohio. So if you go there and take a picture, I don't know, we'll send you something. Maybe not. Maybe we'll send you the same thing like we sent Jason Rainey, that signed copy of Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah.
If you go take
It'll
a
be something
picture,
along those lines, yeah.
We'll send you something.
Yeah, that was it. Boozing, there's a pool.
We went to a Guardians game. That stadium was great. Way better.
The stadium's
than I was
really
expecting
cool.
it to be. Not that I was expecting it to be bad, but like it's an older stadium, but like it's super cool.
Yeah, the entrance is really cool. You kind of like walk in like right in the outfield, and like the bullpen's right in front of you. Like that whole like kind of, and it's the field is inset some, so like you come in and you're just like looking down into it. It's really cool. That was a good time.
What else did I do other than that? Because it feels like that's like so much of what I did. I saw the new Fantastic Four in theaters, which was very good. I don't think it's going to like change people's minds about Marvel, but like it's very good. And I think if you like those movies, you should see it. I also saw, and I mentioned this very briefly in last week's episode with Alicia, but I saw Sorry Baby in theaters, which is my favorite movie of the year.
Nice.
It's an A24 movie. It's hard to talk about what it is without really kind of spoiling the movie, because like the description is like something bad happens to her, but the world goes on, at least for those around her. And she's like, okay, so there's like some kind of something goes on. But unbelievably, it's a debut, I think, definitely debut directing performance by the lead. I don't know if she's been in she's been in like a couple acting things, but like basically this is like her like emergence into like I'm here now making movies, and it's great. I don't know if it's for you per se, but like it's my favorite movie of the year. I love that. Anything else of note? I mean, so much of it was just 4 or 5 days in Cleveland. Great city.
We had Happy Dog?
So Happy Dog is a dive bar that has 50 hot dog toppings. I got the first recommended one, which I wanted, because this place is like, you can get Fruit Loops in your hot dog. I was like, well, if there's one with Fruit Loops, I'm going to get one with Fruit Loops.
I'm going to get one for fucking Fruit Loops. Yeah, that's an insane concept.
And it was mac and cheese, bacon, and Fruit Loops, I think, which was delicious.
Looks good. I went OG. I went all natural. I went brown mustard. And it was a very good dog. It was a really good dog.
Bob got something with the flaming hot Cheetos on top. The only other like crazy topping that we had heard about that we wanted to try but we didn't was SpaghettiOs. Nobody got those, but
I don't like SpaghettiOs. I think that I will live and die by like I've eaten one bite of SpaghettiOs once and was like, that was cool. I'm
feel like
done with that.
For a long time I didn't think I liked tomato soup because like I associated tomato soup with like the shitty ass tomato soup in SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, and it's not that. Yeah,
No.
It's not that.
And then we also went to this place called Mayhall's Bowling Alley.
Oh, yes.
Which
yes,
is so cool.
Yes. It's a very, very cool spot. It's like a very old bowling alley. They were using the same equipment that they had in the 60s, not updated. Manual scoring. Thankfully, Joey is like one of the only humans on the planet that still knows how to do this to score bowling. I got hot. Joey won a game. I won a game.
Yeah, Joe
it
had
was a great night.
We had 5 people bowling because one had gone home by that point, but we had 5 people bowling, and of the 10 scores across 2 games, Joe had the best score and the worst score. And I said that to Rachel. And
Gemini
like,
nature, brother.
Rachel's like that tracks. That's yep.
That's how that feels. Yeah. I was really enjoying, and I think that you guys had commented on it that like somehow the Midwest knows that I'm one of their lost sons, and like everywhere I go, like I would see like randomly people would just be like, "Hey, do you want me to talk to you?" And then be like, "Hey, do you want like a deal or a tip?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And they're like, "Cool." But like even like walking down the street, like people would just be like, "Hey," and I'd be like, "How did you know that like I'm one of you to talk?" Yeah, I'm one of you. They just smelt it. Obviously, like not Brian, right? Because Brian always like looks. No, he just has like he has like a New York feel.
There was like an outdoor area. He like went out there and he came back. He's just like, I was not welcome outside. We're like, what? He's like,
yeah. So he's like, Joe.
Yep.
He goes, Joe, walk outside and tell me how it feels. And nobody batted a fucking eye. And if you know me, like I look insane most of the time. So for them to be like, why is Brian here? He does not belong. And then see me and nobody flinched at all. And then Brian came out behind me and everybody stared as he walked out again and then stared at him standing next to me until we went back in. It's really weird. It was a weird sensation to be in the Midwest with people not from the Midwest and them being like, you're cool. What is this guy doing?
He's just Brian, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Wedding now 2 months away. Actually, when does this episode come out? Does it come out on... Oh, yeah, so it's 2 months from Monday. The Killer Cheer Mom episode that we release on Monday is 2 months before the wedding. So, pretty
2 month
cool.
countdown.
Getting close. Yeah, I hit my Mario.
We're getting close.
Which reminded
Getting
me
excited? Are you getting excited? I'm getting excited for you, bud.
We are
good.
We ran through some like existential crises by like firing our wedding coordinator and also firing another food vendor. But I'm like, I don't want them there. Like, I don't trust them. I don't believe that they're actually going to show up or whatever. And so we don't need them there. And we got rid of them and I feel better. So that's nice.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You don't seem like, at least you're not outwardly projecting terrible debilitating stress. So I'm happy for you. That's good.
It was very funny to me that like when we fired our wedding coordinator because she was bad at her job, I sent an email to our photographer because our photographer has said, you know, like basically from what I've been told and from what I understand, and like also from what he said, if you don't have a day of coordinator, if you don't have somebody there running the show, the photographer runs the show. Like they're there to like get people where they want to go because like you're paying them a lot of money to like get the pictures and like you need to know like where people are. And so he had said early on, like, you know, if you ever need any help or whatever, like just let me know. And so the day before we fired her, I sent him an email like, hey, do you have a couple minutes to chat? I want to run something by you to make sure that we're not crazy. And he didn't get back to us before because I was just like, I can't deal. I just need to get rid of this woman. So I got rid of her and he called because then I paid off the balance with him. He gave me a call immediately, just like, what's going on? Is everything okay? And I told him what's happening. He's just like, you sound happy. You sound happy in a way that people who just fire their wedding coordinator don't usually sound. I'm like, no, because I feel good about it.
Yeah.
But it was just really funny.
This was a right decision.
Like in a way, he's just like, you just kind of fucked yourself, and like you sound like happy about it. I'm like, yeah, no, because like it.
She must, but it's also like oh, that's damning for her. She must have really fucking sucked.
Yeah.
And you're like, yep.
Mm-hmm. So yes, so she's gone, which is great for us. But yeah, 2 months out, I'm excited. It's weird to me, and I haven't really talked about this with Margaret, but like we do the barbecue every year. I did it for a while. Now Margaret's done the last 2 with me. That I know what it is, and so like it doesn't feel like planning or prepping. This just feels like so much things to plan and prep that I almost forget that like we're gonna like it's a day that we're planning for. It's just like it's paperwork and contracts and like getting things done.
Yeah, timing, scheduling, blah blah blah.
I'm very excited. She's having a blast now, I hope, in Montana.
I hope so too.
And yeah, that's about it. Anything else of note? I've been playing Dave the Diver on Nintendo Switch. It's a game that starts really fun. Like Dan the Duke Hayden loved it, and I liked the beginning of it, and then it just kind of like overstays its welcome. But I'm about to finish it. I'll finish it tonight, and I'm gonna play the new Donkey Kong, which is apparently really good. So, shout out to Nintendo Switch, I guess, because they need promotion. They need help. They need plugs. They need promotion.
Yeah, they need help from us. Yeah.
Again, like Joe said, check out Lottery Pod if you want to hear Bob. I'm sure we will talk on some episode, but probably won't be until an episode that comes out like in October. No, we already recorded those. When will the episode? End of October. October 30th, the next episode we're recording, we will probably talk about the bachelor party. So if you want to hear about more then
yes. If you are in the Discord and you saw my teaser preview, I will explain the rest of the story, which significantly involves Brian Rodriguez. Behind the paywall.
I'm curious to see how you position this.
What do you mean?
Just like what parts of the story you tell.
Oh, I'm an open book. Like I could tell all of my parts of the story.
Sure.
I mean, most of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's about it. Anything else that you want to say in this episode before we close up shop?
Never forget that a nice night of therapy and just talking your feelings out with a woman that listens to you can do wonders for your soul. And that's all I'm going to say. So therapy's good. Go to therapy.
Therapy is good.
Therapy's good.
For all things Too Fast, Too Forever, go to cageclub.me, facebook.com/TooFast2Forever, or at TooFast2Forever on some of the socials. Email us, family@cageclub.me. Check out our Patreon page at TooFast2Forever.com and our store at cageclub.me/shop. NFL Youngboy back in the stock apparently. So
you buy one now before they take it down again.
Truly wild that it's there at all, but go do that thing. I guess I think it's on sale now too. I mean,
it's $16 when you pulled it up.
Whenever you hear me talking about this, it might be on sale. We have no control over that.
Nope, not at all.
Next week's episode is Bullet to the Head from 2012. We've got a fun guest on that one. That's a later career Walter Hill movie. We're going to talk about that as well. It's a Sung Kang.
Oh,
Jason
I saw
Momoa,
the guest. I saw the guest. Okay, yes.
Sylvester Stallone movie. In between now and then, we have Killer Cheer Mom for the patrons. But anyway, I'm Joey Lewandowski.
I'm Joe too.
And we will tell you all about it
when we see you again.